to my channel today. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kim, and if you're not, welcome back. So today's not going to be a food video. It's just going to be an update video and just kind of giving you guys an update on my weight loss journey, where I am, how much I've lost, what my goals are, and just like how I feel overall. So I know that I was kind of going in between like being on a calorie deficit, counting calories, and then going back to like low carb and doing keto friendly meals and that such. So I just want to let you guys know that I am still gonna continue doing low carb because I have just found like lots of success in that in the past few weeks. And even though being on a calorie deficit I enjoyed it. I really do enjoy being on a calorie deficit, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna like go back and forth, because if I stick to something for too long, I get sick of it, I'm bored of it. So I did where I was on a calorie deficit for, I don't know, like about a month, like 4 or 5 weeks, and I did lose weight. I think I started off at 185, and that was like around end of July. But I do remember weighing in on August 1st because it was like a new month, and I was about 185. I had already seen my nutritionist, my PCP, and they recommended like, hey, you've been doing low carb for so long, why don't you try to a calorie deficit and just try to eat between 1200 and 1300 calories, because 185 was like on the higher side for me. Like, don't get me wrong, my heaviest was 230 pounds back in 2020, and that's when I like lost most of my weight. But like this time in my life now, I feel like 185 is like that's on the higher side. So anyway, my doctor and my nutritionist recommended just being on a calorie deficit. And then I did lose like 10-12 pounds being on a calorie deficit for about 5 weeks. So like major success. But I was just missing like that low carb lifestyle. Like, yeah, I lost weight, but I was eating potatoes and rice and pasta, you know, and small portions of it. But it was just, I don't know, it's just something about low carb that just made me feel good. I'd wake up and I would just feel light, you know. So anyways, you guys noticed that in the past few weeks, I think 3 weeks now, I've been doing low carb and having keto friendly meals. I went from 174, 175, and today I weighed in at 167. So what's that, 8 pounds in like 4 weeks. So I'm just so happy, and I don't know what you know I'm gonna be doing next. Maybe I'll go back to being on a calorie deficit for a few weeks and then come back to low carb. But what I'm doing now is working, and I'm just so happy, and I've been loving the meal preps, you guys. I just finished my last salmon bowl today, and today's Friday, and it was just delicious. I want to make it again next week, but I have to be a little bit more creative and see what I can make. But I did notice that eating salmon throughout the week has helped me. Not helped me. Okay, so let me rephrase that. So when I started the low carb eating like 3 weeks ago, the first week, which I didn't really film much of, I didn't film like a meal prep, but I did meal prep. I had salmon all week. I had salmon in a salad. So like I had like a salmon salad. I had that all week, like 3 times a week. And then for breakfast, I would do different things. And then the next week I did chicken thighs. And yes, chicken is good for you. It's very high in protein, but I go by the scale and I go about how I feel. So I remember that week of eating salmon, like that week alone, I lost like 5 pounds having salmon like almost every day. Okay. And then I noticed with the chicken thighs, I had thought all week and I only lost like maybe 2 pounds. And this week, as you guys saw, I meal prepped salmon again, and today's Friday again, like I said, and I'm already seeing the scales. I'm like at 4 pounds. I've lost 4 pounds already this week. So I don't know what it is with salmon, but I think I'm gonna stick to seafood and fish before my trip, because again, I'm doing all of this obviously for longevity, but for some reason, whenever I have a trip planned, it just makes me that much more motivated, and I like need to get to my goal. So anyway, just a little recap on weight, and hold on, there's a loud truck coming by. So just to recap, so August 1st of this year, so about almost 8 weeks ago, I started off at 185, 186. It was like 180. Actually, I can look on my phone. I have my weight on my phone that I have saved, and I know maybe it's not healthy for you guys, but I weigh myself every day just because that's like a tool that helps me and motivates me. Let's just say August 1st, I weighed at 185.6. So, and then today I weighed in at 167.4. So let me do the math here. So that's 18 pounds in 2 months that I lost. Starting off on being on a calorie deficit and then switching over to low carb. And so I don't know, I think the purpose of this video is to just, again, give you guys an update, and just hopefully this video can inspire you, and the meals that I make can inspire you if you're on a weight loss journey. Because again, I was very heavy at one point, guys. I was 230 pounds. I was very unhappy with myself, and I didn't have any confidence. You know, I would never in a million years look at the camera like this. And so anyway, I feel like if little old me can do it, I think everyone and anyone can do it. You know, you just have to want that confidence, that happiness that will come with, you know, with your goal. I'm not saying like you have to be skinny to be happy. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying every person has their own like individual goal and what will make them happy. Because trust me, you guys know I'm Asian, and I'm going back to Thailand in a few weeks, and when hopefully I reach my goal of like 157, 160, that's like my goal. To me, like, that's perfect. I think that's a perfect weight for me. But when I go to Thailand, my family's gonna be like, oh, like, you're still fat. Like, you know, just because, so again, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You do what is good for you, what feels good to you, what makes you happy, and just try to not listen to other people, because I've learned that, especially like in growing up Asian, and maybe other cultures too, you know, but I'm just speaking for like from my perspective. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to quickly share this and update with you guys. Oh, and then I'll probably get questions about working out. So do I work out? Have I been working out through this time? So working out, I'm not consistent. Let's just put it like that. I'm not consistent. 1 week I can go to the gym like 5 days a week, like burn 300-400 calories at a time. And then like there's weeks like this, like the only thing I did this week was take 2 walks during my lunch break, like 30-minute walks. That's it. So some weeks I do work out and some weeks I don't. And I'm just really not consistent with the gym, but I do try to at least move my body and do like 7-minute, 10-minute workouts at home every other day on from like YouTube, like Grow with Jo. I love Grow with Jo. She's very motivating. So yeah, so my goal is 157, 160, around there. I think when I went on my trip last year, I was 157 and I just felt so confident. I wore clothes and bought clothes, and like it was, you know, that feeling like when you try on clothes and it just fits and it's just like, wow. So like I remember that feeling, and I was about 157. So I want to be that. I want to be in that area. That way I can go on my trip and have confidence and buy what I want to wear and just, you know, just feel good. So that's the goal. At the end of the day, I want to feel good. I want to be healthy, and I just want to be happy. So yeah, I am gonna be meal prepping this weekend. So I'm hoping to have that video up by Monday for you guys. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching me, everyone like commenting, and I know there are like ghost watchers out there where you guys are watching me all the time and you guys just never comment. And you don't have to comment, but I would love for you guys to comment, but that's okay. As long as you're watching me and you're finding some type of motivation, I really do appreciate the support. And you know, I know you guys say like my videos help you, but like your words, me posting, it's keeping myself accountable. You guys are actually helping me in the most way, and I just really appreciate you guys, and I love you guys, and I hope you guys continue to watch me as long as I post. So thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday when I post my meal prep video. Bye.